Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. And today I want to go over free rigging and a couple of my top favorite baits. Okay guys, so free rigging is a great sort of new technique that's out there. And I kind of wanted to go over it. Was my go-to bait today when I was out fishing. I'm going to show you how I do it and cover a few of my baits. There's plenty of instructional videos out there too that go into free rigging in a little bit more detail, and I'm going to show you kind of how I set it up and what I'm doing. So today I was fishing in a pretty rocky area. It's this down at the spillway at East Fork Lake, and there's a lot of rocks. So I kind of had to adapt and modify a little bit. But anyway, guys, it's a free rig. You can throw this on BFS tackle or the way I do it on a spinning rod. So basically what I got here down on this end, and I'll pull one out here in a second and show you. But this is just a little Neko hook. This is a little 3-inch Yum Hellgrammite. A little bigger, beefier Hellgrammite. And then what I do is I use a drop shot weight, because I don't drop shot a lot, but I got some drop shot weights. And it's just free on the line here. And then what I do is I add 2 bobber stops. One that's about a foot from the bait, and then between the 2 bobber stops is roughly 18 inches. And what I'm trying to do is keep, and I'm trying to move stuff around, keep that pendulum weight from coming all the way down to my bait. And on the other side, I don't want, and this is the only problem I have with it trying to demonstrate it, is it gets kind of wonky. And on the other end of it, I use that second bobber stop to stop my weight from going any further up than that. So essentially what I can have is, I don't know, about 30 inches or so. And then when it slides up on this side to 12 inches. So basically what you're doing is you're throwing it out, let it hit bottom, and then you're going to have the weight sitting on the bottom, and we'll just lay it on my table, and I'll use the hook, and then the bait freely comes in behind it. Great way to be ultra finesse, and I just Texposed and Texas rigged that little Neko hook on the back. It's just a little size 1 Neko hook, or Nico, however you want to pronounce that. But this is a great way to pick off some super finicky, and it's a super finessey type presentation. Anyway, again, you got that bobber stop that prevents that weight from going any further. So when it's on bottom, it allows this guy, especially if there's some current like where I was fishing, allows this guy to kind of slowly free suspend behind it. I've got this on a shaky head rod, and I've got 20-pound braid. I was fishing straight braid all day. I actually switched up to this color, thinking I was going to get a couple more bites, and the color didn't improve my catch. But I threw the Yum around a little bit. Let me put this rod away, guys. This is, by the way, 611, throws a 1/8 to a 3/8 medium fast rod, medium power, fast action. The reason why I use the drop shot weight is because it's got that little small piece that allows that weight to go on, and it stops perfectly on the bobber stop. You can use a few different types of weights, anything that you can get a bobber stop to keep it from continuing down the line, so you can free suspend that bait behind it. You could absolutely use an egg sinker. You got to use a pretty hefty size bobber stop to get that one to stop. You could use pretty much any type of sinker you want. I'll try to go as light of a sinker as possible. A few of the baits that I like to throw behind it. I've got a white 6-inch Zoom lizard. Oh, what do they call this guy? A sugar curl. It's a Berkley Power Bait sugar curl. Of course, I don't have all the pieces clipped off, but just clip these off of the pinchers. Make sure the pinchers are off of those little tentacles. And I always hold my little tentacles to pull them pinchers off so I don't tear anything that I don't want to tear. Make sure the two tentacles are split. But you can have that dragging behind it. You could use a little sonar minnow for a minnow bait. This one's great. I love this guy. It's super buoyant. All the little Z-Man baits. This is the TRD bug. Again, you got to kind of pull all the little pieces apart. Being that Elastic type baits, they float really well, giving you a really small presentation behind it. It's a great little bait to throw on that free rig. And then this is the size Hellgrammite that they were chomping today. Both of these. I was actually using this one. From Bear King. Got that off of I think AliExpress. But you got two different sizes of the Hellgrammite. The Hellgrammite this time of the year, great. I actually did. It's what I picked them up on today, was in that green pumpkin color. Work extremely well. But you're not limited to just those kinds of baits. There's several different other baits that you can get in behind there. I like anything that's really soft, really buoyant. But if you're not throwing a free rig, you're really missing out. It's one of the hottest techniques out there right now. It's a great way to pick up a lot of finicky fish, especially in high pressured areas. I highly recommend it. That one and the hover rig, hover strolling, mid strolling, bottom strolling. That's pretty much your hottest go-to baits or go-to techniques right now. But guys, if you're not free rigging, I highly recommend you get the free rigging. It's a great way to present a Texas rig in a totally different manner. And again, you got to have at least a foot, 14, 15 inches, up to 20 inches of between that bobber stop and your hook, because you definitely want to get, I'm going to use this Zaco, but you definitely want that weight to be down like here, and that bait, it's kind of hard to show you, that bait free suspending behind it. I threw all kinds of moving baits today. I usually do pretty good up at the spillway on a chatterbait, spinnerbait, and a lipless. I did catch one on a lipless today, but all the rest of them came on a hover rig. I'm sorry, the free rig. So definitely check that out. There's a lot of good videos out there. It gives you a more depth technique specific to it. I've covered the basics of it and how I'm fishing it. But yeah, give it a try. Let me know how you do with the free rig. Your favorite type of bait. Anyway, again, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. It really greatly helps out my channel. Like, comment, and share the videos. I just reached 106 subscribers, somewhere in that area. So I'm pretty happy with that. Again, I'm just trying to reach some people out there to give them a little bit of a budget-friendly, straightforward, no BS type content, and just showing you what I'm doing. So anyway, guys, I'll see you in the next video. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you.